Nike has just experienced a seismic shift in the sports endorsement landscape, and it's sending shockwaves throughout the industry. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA star who has taken the basketball world by storm, has announced a partnership with Wison, leaving many to wonder how Nike could let such a golden opportunity slip through its fingers. This has not only cost Nike millions in potential revenue but has also raised serious questions about its strategy and commitment to supporting its star athletes. Caitlin Clark's decision to partner with Wison comes at a time when Nike is facing significant challenges. The brand, which previously struck gold by signing Clark to an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal, is now being criticized for its lack of action in promoting her. Clark's rise in college basketball set records, drew fans, and dominated the narrative around women's basketball, making her a prime candidate for aggressive marketing. Yet, Nike has remained surprisingly silent, failing to capitalize on her immense popularity. The announcement of Clark's partnership with Wison has ignited a firestorm of discussion among fans and industry insiders alike. Many are left scratching their heads, asking why Nike has overlooked such a marketable athlete. The truth is, Clark's move to Wison might represent a turning point in sports endorsements, showcasing how a brand can effectively engage with rising stars without the fear of backlash that seems to paralyze Nike. Wison has capitalized on Clark's success with impressive speed. Her new basketball collection has taken the market by storm. When the initial drop of her line went live last September, it sold out in under 40 minutes, a remarkable feat for a WNBA-affiliated product. Reports suggest that tens of thousands of units were sold, demonstrating Wison's ability to harness Clark's star power. This is a stark contrast to Nike's radio silence regarding Clark's achievements, leaving many fans frustrated and confused. Nike's failure to act on Clark's meteoric rise isn't just baffling, it's a disaster. The brand has historically built its identity around athletes who redefine their sports, like Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, and LeBron James. Caitlin Clark fits perfectly into this lineage. She is not just a player. She is a cultural phenomenon who has the potential to reshape the landscape of women's sports. Yet, instead of amplifying her voice, Nike seems to be hiding in the shadows. The disconnect between Nike and its star athletes has become glaringly apparent. While Wison celebrates Caitlin Clark's talent and achievements, Nike's lack of campaigns or even a tease of a product launch raises alarms about the brand's priorities. Fans have taken to social media, questioning why Nike has not launched a signature shoe or any significant products featuring Clark, especially when compared to the swift action taken for male athletes like LeBron James. To understand the implications of this situation, we must look at Nike's recent history with women athletes. The brand has repeatedly stumbled in handling its female stars. Paige Bueckers, another rising basketball star, was similarly overlooked despite her immense popularity. Nike failed to launch significant campaigns around her, allowing competitors to swoop in and seize the market. The same pattern appears to be repeating with Caitlin Clark, whose potential remains untapped due to Nike's hesitancy. This reluctance may stem from fear of backlash, fear of controversy, and fear of upsetting established athletes like A'ja Wilson, who has also been a focal point for Nike. While Wison undoubtedly deserves recognition, the notion that one athlete's success must come at the expense of another is damaging. It highlights Nike's struggle to manage its roster effectively and its failure to embrace the diverse landscape of women's sports. The silence surrounding Caitlin Clark's partnership with Wison is particularly noteworthy. Many critics have pointed out that Nike's response to the backlash surrounding Clark's $28 million deal was a deafening silence. Instead of addressing concerns or doubling down on their support for her, Nike retreated, leaving both Caitlin and her fans without answers. In stark contrast, Wison has embraced Clark wholeheartedly, demonstrating that it is possible to celebrate an athlete's achievements while navigating the complexities of the sports industry. The consequences of Nike's inaction are becoming clearer by the day. As Wison's partnership with Caitlin Clark flourishes, Nike risks losing not only market share but also its relevance in the world of sports endorsements. The Caitlin Clark situation serves as a wake-up call for the brand, highlighting the need for serious changes in how they approach athlete partnerships. As Caitlin Clark continues to break records and redefine the role of women in sports, it is evident that brands willing to take risks and support emerging talents will thrive. Nike's hesitance and outdated strategies are costing them dearly, and competitors like Wison are stepping in to fill the void. The message is clear. Wake up, Nike, before it's too late. If the brand hopes to reclaim its position as a leader in sports endorsements, it must adapt to the changing landscape and recognize the immense potential of athletes like Caitlin Clark. The future of sports is bright, but it will only shine for those